Good afternoon, I'm Susie Nordquist. This is your midday news fix for Tuesday, the 5th of August. Chris Hopkins is worried replacing NCEA will cause unnecessary disruptions for students. The government is proposing to replace the qualification with a foundation test in Year 11 and certificates in Years 12 and 13. It wants to reinstate letter grades and make English and maths compulsory in Year 11. Hopkins, the Labour leader and former Education Minister, told Herald Now's Ryan Bridge it's important to support students who are still taking NCEA.
They're a bit anxious about this because they're sort of thinking, what does this mean for the qualification that I am going to get and that I'm going out into the world with? And so I think we just need to always keep that in mind.
There are mounting concerns about Donald Trump's tariff hike on Kiwi exporters. Goods from New Zealand and several other countries will be hit with a 15% tariff from Friday, whereas Australia and the UK are still facing a 10% levy. The Prime Minister admits New Zealand probably won't convince the US President to change his mind. NZ Wine Growers Advocacy Manager Sarah Wilson says it could put New Zealand at a competitive disadvantage.
A lot of those countries are at different tariff rates from us. So the EU's at 15%, but many other countries are sitting at that 10%. It's that differentiation that's a real concern.
Labour's leader says power companies must go green more quickly. Genesis, Mercury, Meridian and Contact have agreed to co-invest in a strategic energy reserve pending Commerce Commission approval. It will mean adding an extra 600,000 tonnes of coal to current stocks. Chris Hopkins says we can't keep relying on fossil fuels.
If we really focused on expanding our renewable energy sources, including in geothermal, which is a potentially unlimited supply of renewable energy, we wouldn't need to be talking about coal.
Police are investigating a seriously injured 2-month-old being taken to Middlemore Hospital overnight. They say the baby is still being treated in hospital. Acting Detective Inspector Veronica McPherson says they are inquiring into the circumstances. A coroner has found burnouts and vandalism at a Hastings intersection contributed to a Canadian tourist's death. Helen Poon died 5 days after crashing in December 2023. Open Justice reports the 34-year-old drove straight through the intersection, hitting another vehicle. Coroner Mark Wilton found road markings weren't visible and signs missing or rotated, giving no clear warning to give way. He is recommending NZTA consider further anti-social driving deterrents and regularly check the intersection. To sport now, and Liverpool have paid tribute to Diogo Jota in their first match at Anfield since the Portuguese international's death in a car crash. Both the Reds and Athletic Bilbao side they played placed wreaths on the pitch prior to the pre-season game. England cricket coach Brendan McCullum believes the 2-all home series draw against India is as good a 5-match test series as he's ever seen. Crusaders halfback Kyle Preston says he's still coming down from a surreal 24 hours after his elevation to the All Blacks Rugby Championship squad as injury cover. I'm Susie Nordquist and that's your latest news fix. We will be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.